I made it back. You still there?
You betcha, bud. Yeah, you're still blowing smoke.
I got you 5 and 7, 5 and 7 in South Carolina. I'm about 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina, just outside of Charleston, QSO.
Roger that, just outside of Charleston. Yeah, you're easily a 5x7, sometimes a 5x9. It's kind of up and down a little bit, but big, beautiful, crystal clear audio. No problems there. Back to you.
Roger, yeah, my static bank appears to be dropping down a little bit. It's down to about 5 S units now, which of course we're still sitting at about 72 degrees over here.
That makes a lot of difference when you have a low noise floor, for sure. You know, it's interesting when you're having your QSO just a few minutes ago with Joe. Oddly enough, I'm pointed towards you, which is pretty much directly away from Joe, but I could hear Joe no problem on the backside of my beam. It's just kind of odd how that works.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I've had several times where I've been spinning mine and I hear somebody off the backside, and then I turn the beam around to where they were, and they're gone.
Yeah, it's kind of odd, you know, and it's the same when I'm faced due east, which should pick up, you know, eastern Canada and in your neck of the woods, you know, the eastern seaboard of the States. I quite often will hear Texas just plain as day. So yeah, it's kind of odd how that bounces around.
Yeah, you saying that, I was waiting for you to get done there, and I was going to mention that, you know, I was talking to Washington State, and I started here in New York and Maine. So I swung the beam around, and I couldn't get them, so I swung it back, and off the right side of the beam I could pick them up, but I couldn't pick it up off of the front, the back, or the left side.
Yeah, I hear you, my friend, I hear you. You know, there's a fella in Washington State that's straight south of me, and he is in between a few different, like in a shallow mountain range, and I can't point my beam directly south. I don't hear him at all. I actually have to point it kind of more west than anything, and I theorize that it must reflect off of some of those low-lying mountains and, you know, make its way up to my beam antenna, because it's funny how that works. You would think pointing it directly at that direction you would get them every time, but not always.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that moon bounce, shooting it off of objects. But yeah, that's cool. And your call is 704?
Negative, it's 204. The whole thing is 9 World Radio 204. And my city is Abbotsford, so if you take like Abbott and Costello and then the Ford Motor Company and you combine the two, you get Abbotsford, and that's about roughly 40-50 miles straight east of Vancouver. Roger.
Roger on that. Well, that's cool. Yeah, you got amazing audio. What kind of radio you running?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It's an Anytone Quad 6 and just pushing a little bit extra power, not much, maybe about 100 whiskeys or so. Stock microphone, and the antenna is a little 2-element beam, box-on style beam. How about your setup?
Well, I'm running this cheap little Anytone Quad 5 Plus. It's the one that's styled more like CB. Introducing the audio into it via a Delta M2 microphone. Getting about 180 whiskey average out of an old antique Texas Star MC250, and putting it into a Mako V58 5/8 wave ground plane sitting at about 22 feet. QSL?
I'll tell you what, UDXO, I've forgotten your number, 483, had to look that one up. It's all equaling a very, very good, strong signal coming into my little Anytone radio here, and hey, I'm not going to tie up the frequency, I just wanted to try making a good contact with you, seeing as we had conditions, and if I hear you out there again, I'm definitely going to shout out your numbers, bud.
Roger, I'll do the same. I tell you, your setup sounds familiar. It almost seems like we may have spoken before, but if we have, I've got you on video, and if not, I got you on video now. So, are you on Cluster DX by chance?
I am, my friend, I am. I'm not logged into it at the moment, but I can log in fairly quick.
All right, well, I'll log the spot when we get done here, and once I get the video uploaded, it may be tomorrow, it could even be Monday. I got a whole bunch of content today. But when I get it loaded up, I'll send you the link so you can go straight to it and check it out there, QSL.
Hey, that sounds fantastic. Yeah, no rush, but I'll check out the site, and yeah, it'd be great to hear for sure. But all right, bud, you take care, and let's do this again sooner than later. UDX-791 out there in South Carolina, 9 World Radio 204, just east of Vancouver. 73s, bud.
73's Jonathan, good to meet you, and like you said, we'll do it again hopefully real soon. 2 UDX-483 73s, 51, and all that other good stuff. Click, my friend.
Gotcha.